Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's program is about to begin. Please take your seats as we will be starting momentarily. Also at this time, if you would turn off your cell phone and other electronic devices, it would be greatly appreciated. Please welcome the chairperson of the Independent Games Festival, Kelly Wallach.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 20th Annual Independent Games Festival Awards. It's an honor to be here tonight, and congratulations to the finalists and honorable mentions, and to all the folks who submitted their games, the members of the community who helped judge our pool of nearly 600 applicants, and to all the jury members who dedicated their time and expertise to having countless discussions on this year's award categories. It's an incredible amount of work and is only made possible by the contributions of hundreds of dedicated members of the community. I'm constantly humbled by the efforts, and I feel incredibly grateful to be a part of it. Also, a big thank you to our sponsors. So the IGF Platinum sponsor, ID at Xbox, and the IGF Platform sponsor, Steam. As technology continues to move to the forefront of our lives, games are going to continue to become an integral way to connect, explore, and learn about the world around us. Games can also be a stepping stone to learning the language and skills necessary to exist in this changing world, and to build and create the tools of the future. It's imperative that we give this opportunity and language to as many people as possible. If the same content is made by the same people with the same experiences over and over, we're going to turn off not only fans, but new creators as well. If you don't see yourself reflected in the world around you, it limits your possibilities. It limits what's possible for all of us. If you look at a movie like Black Panther, not only is this a touchstone, but it's vibrant, it's new, and it's exciting. And one of the reasons that it's so captivating is that every inch and every second of the film exists in a world that explores a rich history and culture long uncharted by mainstream blockbuster storytelling. Audiences are hungry for new experiences, for new content and new worlds. You see this exploration growing in games as well, with roots in the indie community. Games like Arion, Azura, and Malacca that integrate storytelling of vast cultural worlds from all corners of the globe. We see this reflected in the hundreds of submissions we receive from all over the world for IGF, and indie showcases popping up in Johannesburg, to Saudi Arabia, to China, to everywhere in between. The ability to share and create your stories and experience the stories of others is what makes games so powerful. As independent developers, you have the creative freedom, an entire universe of possibilities at your fingertips, a kind of virtual world, if you will, that can express billions of stories experienced by each player in wholly unique ways. This year's nominees prove that there's wonderful work already being done. The next step is to open the doors to more communities, to create more opportunities for more diversity, and not just of gender or race, but of economic backgrounds, religion, sexuality, and diversity of thought. This is accomplished through mentorship, access to funding, room for failure, and cushioning of risk, by fostering individuals and supporting content that might not appeal to conventional wisdom. The narrative is that there isn't an audience for this work. Well, maybe there's no audience because there's no content. It's time to prove that we can do it. So thanks again to everyone in this room for inspiring those around you, for creating possibilities, and building new and wonderful worlds for us to explore. And now, I'm very happy to introduce the chair of the Free Play Independent Games Festival, co-founder of League of Geeks, and one of Australia's finest exports since Tim Tams, Trent Custers.
Thanks, Kelly. Wow. Australia's finest export. Cop that, Thor. Okay. G'day, everyone. There you are. That's literally the only Australian joke you're going to get. So, all right. 20 years. 20 years of celebrating indie games, independent games. I mean, I think that deserves another round of applause. And you know what? I think that's actually a great note to start the show on, that it's the 20th annual IGF Awards. As you know, we've been supporting the IGFs with updates, new content, bug fixes for, I think 20 years now since launch. And, well, with the rising costs of awards show development, you all know how it is, we're going to be changing things up a bit this year. This year, instead of giving out IGF Awards just the old-fashioned way, every finalist will receive a special IGF chest. No, true story. Inside that chest is your chance, finalists, to win your IGF award for your category. I mean, wait, hey. Seriously, I mean, it's a good deal. And I mean, don't fret. If you come up empty, you can always purchase additional chests from the in-show store. It's totally fine. There are a few, I can see, yeah, all right. I can see a few faces in the audience. Look, I know what you're thinking. The IGFs pay to win now. Not the case. No, not the case. In fact, if you are the type of show attendee who doesn't want to spend any money purchasing additional chests, you can actually earn them in-game. True, it's true. Game development, that is. Just another 3 to 5 years slaving away with your team, and who knows, maybe we'll give you another one. All right, welcome to the 20th annual IGF Awards. Let's get this show on the road. Thank you. I just tried to introduce myself over your applause, which I don't think is probably going to work out for me. I'm Trent Custers of League of Geeks, and I'll be your host for this evening. And of course, don't worry, the IGF Awards are going to be the same as always, rigged by the Indie Illuminati. Yeah, that's it. Those people who cheered are the Illuminati, so, just keep your eyes out. Seriously, though, you may not believe me, what with an Aussie host up here and all, but this award show it's a real deal. It's some serious business. I mean, look at the lineup tonight, folks. What an absolutely fabulous array of games we have for you this evening. Yeah, that's definitely reason for applause. Bubba Is You is up for 4 awards tonight. 4 awards. Yeah. Absolutely phenomenal effort for a student game. And, of course, a terrifying reminder of the slow but certain march of time for the rest of us. Getting over it with Bennett Foddy, up for 3 awards tonight. Give it up for Bennett, everybody. Yeah, I'll tell you what. By a fellow Australian, too. But he's now living in New York. I mean, you'd have to leave Australia to get away with putting your fucking name in the title. Am I right, Bennett? No, not many people know this, but Bennett was actually the bassist in huge Grammy-nominated electronic band Cut Copy. And then went on to be a professor or something at Oxford. So, rock star, academic luminary, world-famous game designer. I don't know about you, but it's pretty hard seeing people achieve your dreams without watching them nail it in reverse. We're all stuck in 2018 and Bennett's out here Mario Kart mirror moding live. On you, Bennett. Well done. All right. Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. Another incredible game, right? Yeah? Fantastic. Now, I'm not sure if any of you have seen it or played it, but if you have, you'll have no doubt known and noticed that Sting actually does VO in the game. That's right, the Sting. Someone convinced Sting to do VO in a video game, which tells us one thing: Sting has no idea what video games are. Cuphead, beautiful game, absolutely fantastic, flawless, beautiful. Well, but I mean, that's not to say that any of the other Excellence in Visual Arts Award finalists should be concerned. I mean, you're all absolutely excellent. You look fantastic. And besides, let's be realistic, you've got bigger things to worry about this year. A game with stick art is up for grand prize. West of Loathing, everybody. It's true. Stick art. Up there, Seamus McNally. And it's another thing that I noticed this year when I was going through the awards. It's great to see a bunch of follow-up finalists who've been here before. They've been finalists in years previous. It's fantastic. Tacoma from Fulbright, who's, fantastic, right? Tacoma's level designer, Nina Freeman, actually was the IGF Awards host last year. So pretty stoked to find out I'll be a finalist next year. Subset Games, Into the Breach. Back again. Or Space Crack 2, as it's known to the DEA. And of course, Tooth and Tail from Pocket Watch Games. Which we all know is the second best furry game ever made. True story, true story. Seriously though, it's great to have you all back, all the finalists that have returned this year, nominated again. I mean, it's incredibly important to us indies to know that success can be repeated, and that if we're successful enough, we can stop making games altogether. Like Rami. Congratulations, Rami. All right, let's get this show on the road. Who am I? I'm horrendously overscoped. 3 out of 4 of my team members did absolutely nothing. I've missed more deadlines than Spy Party. Well, I can tell you that it's none of these titles because these are the finalists for Best Student Game.
Best Student Game. I.O. Interloper. Developed by Dang. Ben Calkins. Sam Sweet. Don't Make Love. Developed by Majese. Dario Dambra. Nina Keel. Giorgio Carlino. Penny Blue Finds a Clue. Developed by Cactus Curse Games of DigiPen. Lauren Stutstream. Jesse Hibbs. Leonardo Saikali. Garrett Huxtable. We Were Here. Developed by Total Mayhem Games. The Total Mayhem Games team. Baba Is You. Developed by Hempuli. Arvi Tekari. Guardian of the Gears. Developed by DigiPen Team Studio 76. Cameron Craig. Eduardo Gorenstein. Julie Gregg. Caden Nugent.
Pretty decent. All right, and the winner of the IGF Award for Best Student Game is Baba Is You.
Do I have to talk here? Thank you. Thank you. It's pretty cool to be here. I guess I have a couple of minutes to thank some people for getting here with Baba Is You. There are a lot of people to thank, and I have a tendency of talking a bit too much, so I'll try to keep it short. There are 4 entities I'd like to thank specifically. First of them is Anni Leskela, my girlfriend, for supporting me throughout the development of Baba Is You. Thank you, Anni. The second one is Lukas Meller, who is actually at GDC this year, for teaching me how to use Lua, which has been super important in making Baba Is You. They are a programming genius in other ways as well, so thank you for that. Then